Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ranwin Parked. This is episode 102. I am joined by ZeeKay today, and we're looking for Ranwin Parked ads. That's all you need to know. Here we go. Ran.
Hi.
Win. Parked. ZeeKay's on lunch.
I don't know what. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
We're looking for car ads. It's 102 episodes. How do you not know what's going on?
Well, I mean, you went and just were like, hey, you want to do a Ranwin Parked, but you don't have to do any homework. And I'm like, that sounds good. And you're like, let's start now. I'm like, oh, hi.
Here we go. I see something for you already. Good.
Good.
If you see anything that catches your eye, just be like, hey, click that. All right.
Whoa.
See?
728D with Buffalo turbine blower? You're right there.
Oh, I was looking for a vehicle.
Hey, that's a vehicle?
Yeah. I skipped over the OBS Ford because it has the silly headlights.
Yeah, and that's an F-250. It's we don't need any F-250.
we don't need that in our life right now, okay? Oof. Yeah. That one's just a good Ranwin Parker right there.
Oh, that hurts because it's like, oh, I know when these cars came out and now they're like lost in the forest. Young camper Chevy.
You know I clicked that one. You know I did. Yeah. I'm hoping I'm actually opening these in another tab. If not, I'm going to be real sad.
There was a Focus dirt track car up there.
I saw that, but like...
Oh, you passed it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know. I guess I'll click the 300Z as well. That's a funny one. I forgot that generation even existed. I forgot that was an automobile until this moment. We'll just go until we've got a good little run.
International Scout 2-door.
I got it. Okay, calm down. Oh, I like that. Just a picture of the title. We need more of that in the world. I don't need to know anything else.
Oh, you gotta scroll up and click on the engine just so we can try to figure out what kind of engine that is.
All right, do a little detective work there. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna click on it.
Yeah, 5.7, probably a TBI.
God, I think this Bronco with the flames on it has been on here for a long time. It's been ages since I've Ranwin Park searched, and
should be like, if you give me $500, I'll come take it from you.
It cost me $500 to go get it. All right. That's a good start. Here we go. Datsun forklift. You know how many people, how many youths these days have no idea that like Datsun, Nissan forklifts and old like Toyota forklifts and stuff existed, and they think it's a funny meme.
But they like still exist.
Do they still exist, or are they all the same company now?
Well, let me.
Like, I know the last forklift that I used at work was a Toyota, but then as I started to peel it apart,
still exist.
Like, I realized most of the parts on it were cat. Like, almost all the, like, it had a Toyota engine in it.
Nissan forklift stopped in 2015.
Oh my God! Look at this picture, ZeeKay. Oh, it loaded in. I thought that was just it.
Oh.
I thought it was just gonna be a blur.
20. Yeah. So Nissan stopped making forklifts in 2015.
We knew.
Putting a brand on.
We knew Nissan was on the way out. All right, I gotta collect that too. AMC.
I also like that it was the old Nissan logo. Like.
Oh right, yeah. The forklifts used, like, I guess the Nissan industrial style.
Yeah.
That just never changed.
What is a Concorde?
I need my dad here.
Be mad at me.
Yeah. It's an AMC.
That means it's good.
Sure. I guess it had a vinyl top at some point. Now it's got English Ivy top.
I searched AMC Concorn.
What it come up with?
And then, so it fix it to the AMC Concord, as in the AMC Concord Mills 24 Theater in Concord, North Carolina.
All right. I mean, hey, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah, so It doesn't know that it's a car unless you search car.
Car ran when it was parked years ago, but it hasn't moved since. Tires are flat. Interior's in overall good shape. Title in hand. That's a pretty decent ran when parked ad, honestly. I've seen worse. However, years ago, it's definitely many years ago. Although, as somebody who's recently been battling English ivy, this could be 6 months.
Yeah, that's like a week worth of ivy.
That stuff is brutal. Yeah, I gotta say that this is probably just like a last breath AMC, very boring car, probably.
Yeah, they had a bunch of... Okay.
If you say they had a bunch of engines, that's every AMC ever.
Oh, a bunch of body styles. 4-door sedan, 2-door coupe, 2-door hatchback, station wagon, convertible, apparently.
Maybe if it was a wagon, it would be cooler.
Yeah.
Sedan just looks a little
What's happening to my voice?
This is what happens when we don't do anything for a year. Wait, I just clicked on this one. Oh yeah, the mini vet go-kart. I think the Brat's cooler. The Brat is cooler.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad. Isn't this the like body style your brother likes? A vet?
Yeah, like the C3-ish.
Yeah, get that instead.
Yeah.
All right, here's your Ransom's 728 with Buffalo turbine blower. I gotta say, I don't think it's the turbocharger you were hoping for.
Oh.
It's a blower.
Yes. Blower. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's like, what is a Buffalo turbine blower?
That really sticks out there. I guess
for like Eves or like Levy, like just
I guess the blower ran when parked. Wait, did the tractor ran when parked, or did the blower ran when parked?
Oh, which way is front?
I mean, that's front, isn't it? Like to the right?
Yeah, but
it steers with the back.
I guess so. I thought it was like a. I thought this was like a riding tractor with an attachment. It's different than I expected.
It's like a Zamboni tractor.
Yeah, rear steer.
Tractors used to be a lot more crazy. Like there was a lot of different options. Now when you walk by the tractors at the store, you have conventional, like the normal style, and then you have the zero turn ones, and like there's no whimsy left in tractors anymore.
I guess you can hold all your friends for ransom or you'll blow them.
Well, there goes our monetization.
I think we passed the 5 minutes or whatever it is.
There we go. I always forget. I just call these New Edge. They're not SN95. They're SN197, maybe?
New Edge is what I always call them.
Yeah, they're New Edge. I hate these. I really hate these.
No, they've grown on me. The very first... They first came out, the first front end bumpers, but like the 2003 when they did the slight refresh, they grew on me a lot.
In like a Cobra,
but I don't mean just the mold that's on here.
SVT, like something that's really fancy. They can look pretty good, but the like base model ones or the GTs, they don't look very good. And then everything I've ever experienced with these cars is they just...
Oh, no. I mean, they have all the same problems as every other Mustang ever. They got good butts.
All right. That's all I need to know. Got a good butt. We won't be able to see it because it doesn't have any pictures. Look at the snail trails.
Why do none of these have pictures?
Look at the snail trails on this guy. Oh, no bigger pictures?
Sometimes if you open in a new tab, you can get Fangirl.
No title. Did you say fangirl? Oh my god, it does have a fangirl plate. That's pretty great.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty great. Automatic. What do you think happened? Why is this here? Did someone get tired of it, or did it blow a head gasket?
Given how the body's like in perfect shape and the interior's in good shape.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something like a head gasket or...
It doesn't have the telltales, though. Like, there's not a bottle of instant head gasket repair in the passenger seat.
Okay, but is that a... What drink is that?
Looks like a Beppis.
Beppis?
Yeah, it looks like an Aquafina and a Pepsi in the passenger seat.
70,000 miles for a probe?
That's a long ways to go for a probe.
Yes and no. I don't know. This one's weird.
Yeah.
I wish if there was an engine bay picture, it would probably tell more of the story.
The no title and just the way it's parked leads me to believe that either somebody died and they left this car behind, like, or somebody just like got something new and just left this here.
Yeah, this is either Aunt Vicky died or
the perfect
or a good special where it just dies and or just left out in the yard.
Yeah. How about your camper? First picture doesn't look like it's something you're going to be into.
No.
I
mean, I'm not the general aesthetic of it, like, not bad, like the old van style.
Mm-hmm.
This particular one, like, there's no interior pictures. You can tell it's been. I think I saw a broken window.
There was a broken window. There's very, very many broken windows.
I like the shape, but I hate like the corrugated sided ones.
Yeah,
they always
same.
look floppy.
Same, and I just don't like the look of them when they're like that. When they just have like the corrugated side, it just looks like a mobile home with a van sucked into it.
Yeah, and they always fall apart, like, at the seams.
I don't even need to go to the big picture of these. Wait, what happened? That just turned into a different generation.
White one is an 89.
Oh.
So there's two of them?
Are they all 2+2s? I gotta remember my I think so. If the filler's behind the wheel, it's a 2+2. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the way that it works. Do we have a picture
there's
of the back of?
Oh, there's so many.
They got a 2-seater Z31. Huh. No. Just no. Not feeling it. Now this is. Do you remember these? Because I had forgotten these existed.
They're just like sort of the generic car that they all died as soon as they were out of warranty.
I think it's the same as a Malibu of this generation, or the Malibu Classic. So they actually had very good, reliable engines. Like it was that V6 that didn't die in anything, or it was the 2200. This is a GT though. I think this is, it is V6. So this was that weird era of Pontiac where they were like, okay, but what if we take all of Chevy's normal cars? Oh my God, look at that floorboard. That's got some thickness to it. They just took them and then they added all of this like ridged sculpt plastic onto the bottom half of it and pretended that made it sporty. It was really...
Yeah, they gave them like Botox. And yeah. These they always look kind of bloated.
It's funny to me because I remember as a kid thinking, wow, those must be cool. Like I honestly got suckered into it.
Yeah, I do kind of appreciate like throw a body kit on it type of thing, like in a nostalgic kind of way, but I still think this particular car is kind of ugly.
Yeah.
At least the rear. The front is kind of just whatever. It's got a bit of a schnoz, but...
I feel like the Grand Prix and the Bonneville,
the Grand Prix is a lot better.
Worked a little bit better than the Grand Am. But you remember that really cool green color that these came in? It was like this dark metallic green.
Like the same as the Arrows?
It was a different color because it would pop like yellow when the sun hit it.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
It was a pretty neat color. Here's your International Scout 4x4 with the 4-cylinder.
76. I think that's about when I would want one. 4-cylinder. So that's a... Is that the Nissan Diesel? No.
Parked due to a brake issue. Clean title in hand. Oh. Everything worked when parked. Everything.
$2,500 and there's like a rust hole in the
I
cowl?
could see much ground. No, it's a gasser.
Yeah, I forget which engines these had.
Boy, it's slanty.
Oh, that's just a... Yeah, it's just a big pile of leaves on the cowl. That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's rusty, don't get me wrong.
It's a good one, though. But, I mean, they came rusty from the factory.
That's when you know they're really good. There's more floor than I expected. The rocker's pretty
honestly,
bad. Like
how much these go for? Yeah, like...
A lot of the bottom over here is missing.
Yeah. For how much these go for, though, that's not awful. So it was a International Harvester inline four.
International
it's funny because they changed.
Is so AMC like, where it's like just kit bashed vehicles basically.
I don't have them all memorized, but like every year has a different front grille.
There's something you can really do some decoding on a vehicle's Ran When Parked status based on the spider webs, right? Like newer spider webs are very crisp. You don't get these like wispy, almost smoke-like spider webs until I would say 20 years plus of a vehicle sitting.
Yeah. It does have the air filter cover though.
It does. Yeah, it's pretty complete.
Yeah, it's just a 196 cube or 3.2 liter inline four that was their own engine, as far as I can tell.
The way it's like leaned over makes me believe it's one of those half a V8 situations.
Yeah.
Whoa! I just realized the radiator hoses do a cool thing.
Yeah.
Did any car ever use this is I'm sorry, someone's gonna be upset that I don't know this. Did any car actually use these what would you
universal hoses?
Yeah, like the ribbed hoses.
I don't know.
From the factory, or is that all people replacing them?
I mean, on one hand that looks, I mean, maybe just because it's all old and dirty, so everything there.
But like the couplers look like they're the right size. Like this one's got a big one over here and a small one over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if anyone's going to put that on a production car, it'd be International.
Yeah, I just always assumed when I saw these it was somebody couldn't find the right hose, or they just went down to the parts store and got some universal hoses.
Yeah, and they were just lazy and bought the cheapest, crappiest thing.
I like the simplicity
Honestly,
of the interior.
I really wish I knew. Like, yes, you could see some of the barnacles and rust holes on the side, but it's been a long time since I actually looked at Scout stuff, and I don't know how much like reproduction panels you can get.
Right.
This one is really complete.
The good news is, if you need to reproduce any of the panels,
they're all flat.
just go ahead and get yourself some flat stock, and you're good. It's got just the tiniest little bow out.
Mm-hmm. Now you can get door skins stuff.
$2,100 up in the mountains of Virginia.
Did he say they had a title even?
Clean title in hand.
Yeah, that's for like a complete truck. I mean, sure, you'd have to swap.
I think this is the first actual like mistakable one we've found so far.
Out of, we've been doing the show for 4 years?
I don't think you can say that. Like you've...
Oh, still.
A lot of mistakes have come from the show. How many SUVs? Yeah. Is it against the rules to call this an SUV?
No, this is actually the definition of an SUV.
How many SUVs or trucks have like cowl opening, backwards opening hoods?
Not
many.
Not many. Yeah.
All right. Engine. Oh, this is too real, ZeeKay. It's a 65 Ford 352. Ran when parked.
They tell you.
Okay. Ran when parked. The intake manifold's off of it. The valve covers are off of it.
There's a second picture.
It ain't gonna get better.
No. What kind of plants are those growing around it?
That's never going to run again.
No, I don't understand why.
Make an offer.
Like, what is scrap worth these days?
Right.
Give them half that.
If it was a 390, then yeah, somebody might take it and want to bore it out and use the block. But for a 352, this is just somebody desperately trying to get rid of some junk in their yard and hoping somebody will drag it away for them.
Make offer. Hey, give me $1,000 and I'll come drag this out of your lawn.
All right, what is a 1998 Chaparral 252 limited edition?
Yeah, so this is your standard TBI
boat motor.
Oh, it's a TBI.
It's a boat motor.
Oh,
I was right.
okay.
So it's like a 350 TBI boat motor. Huh.
I don't know if the 350s. Huh. No, the valve covers look exactly like the ones on the Roadmaster. Which
They do. They do look LT1-ish. You know, the boat stuff all gets so confusing though because
yeah, they like pick and choose.
And they'll take a design. They'll take, all right, this is GM's engine design. They'll buy the rights to it and then they'll keep engineering it from there, and it just kind of becomes its own engine. It's pretty neat.
But they say digital ignition. This doesn't have an opposite spark on it. See?
It can't, because this is like the water pump right here, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I assume not, but I also don't see a distributor, so I wonder if it's got like coil-on plug style setup.
Yeah, I don't see spark plug wires. I think they're out of frame.
Look at all of the rust. Look at just every coolant passage. Everywhere there is a coolant hose, there is rust. Don't work on boat stuff.
I have the title in a full cover and we clean before sold.
Ask my brother. You do not want to work on boat stuff unless you absolutely have to.
Does he still have a boat?
He does still have the boat. I haven't seen a picture of it on the water in a long time, but he claims he still uses it. Funny story about my brother and him claiming to do stuff. I could actually tell if he's on the boat or not. I think last year, sometime, we did like a family get together and he turned on location services so I could see where he is, like, you know, checking progress. He never turned it off. So anytime I log into Google Maps, I just get this little floating bubble of where my brother is. And sometimes I'm like, hey, you're actually at the office today, huh? And I actually could see if he was on the water in the boat.
Well, at least you know if he's lost at sea.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever taken it into the sea. I think he sticks to the...
He should keep it in fresh water.
I think he sticks to the streams that he's used to. It's weird because, like, the river flows out to sea, but it still, like, mixes in with the seawater. Like, you still get some of that, like, weird salty brine there. So everything still gets ruined. I hate three-wheelers. I just clicked on it because it was a good Random Park picture, but...
Yeah. I guess they're all just got a bunch of them all thrown over.
Yeah. 3 and 4. Oh, I don't even remember clicking on this.
Bonus. Sometimes I like to scroll down and then like where it gives you today's picks.
Oh, yeah. Of all of these cars... To be honest, I bought this car for the poop emoji, and giggles. It's a parts car. It's not run. It ran when it's parked, and it was took apart to rebuild. It has lots of rust, and it needs to be towed. $400 firm. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these, like, not K, but L cars. This generation of, you know, Dodge putting the 2.2 in everything and calling it a sports car. I actually don't hate the back. It's kind of neat.
No.
The taillights are neat.
The bumper's a little too big. Like if you like chopped it and made it where...
The hatch design's kind of cool. Spoiler's cool.
Honestly, like the body shape is... It kind of reminds me of a Mustang.
Right,
almost.
Yeah. But whatever they were thinking with this front end that they tried to put on everything...
Yeah.
It didn't look good then. It didn't age well. Like when I was a kid in the 90s, these looked awful. It's been 30 years since then. Still looks awful.
They always kind of like warped weird. And I don't know. It's like one of those things of... Did they have a design and they're like, oh no, we have to use a sealed beam. So let's do this weird thing instead. Or did they start with this because it was Pontiac or whoever this was? Do I own this?
This just feels like me.
Don't talk to me about your batteries. Just
a pair of Rogue battery cables making their way to the engine bay, hooked up to the positive, and then just some random ground wire.
That is not big enough.
No. That's probably me. It's probably got... No, I was going to say it had power windows, and they were trying to get the windows up and down, but not even that is true. Not even that is true. All right, let's see if there's anything in the pics. Recycled golf balls. Bojangles golf cart. Okay. That is not... Wait. Oh, it's the thing on the roof. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Amusement park ride?
Yeah. We got to be careful.
A Ram 3500.
No. We got to be careful. You never know what you're going to get in here. Have you ever noticed, like, on Instagram or whatever, Walmart ads are just, like, particularly cracked? Like, they'll give you one that's like, we see that, you have a child. Here's diapers. Here's your ad. But then if you scroll over, like, everything it gives you beyond then is just insane. Like, there'll be crystal meth starter kit.
I get those, but not with Walmart. Like, I don't actually get Walmart ads.
Bro, what are these?
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Is that race car? Is that like
all right.
I get it for eBay, and eBay has weird stuff on it.
Yeah. That's a nice, simple little go-kart, actually.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I wonder... Is that like a... No, that's like actual vinyl design. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something somebody did or...
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like a hand-painted, funny thing, but...
It looks too good.
Did ever do a kart or like a NASCAR or something?
They have, but nothing like this. Weird. I'm guessing it was like a go-karting place, and they just like did fake sponsorships on all the cars.
Maybe.
That's what I'm guessing. Let's
see
this
too
U-Haul
good.
thing. Really nice U-Haul topper. Look at that. It's adorable. You need this for the Roadmaster.
I'm trying to figure out what this actually is.
It's just a...
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is.
Yeah, you put some extra luggage up there.
What? Is this a thing, or is this something someone made?
No, this was a thing. Very thing.
I've never seen one before.
Well, now you have $2,000. Holy Nikes.
I mean, they probably didn't make them very long.
They probably made them forever, and they probably made a ton of them, and they all went in the garbage. Because
true. I mean, but
suddenly everybody was driving SUVs.
There's the U-Haul camper trailers that they made or were using for a couple years that they phased out that you can still get a hold of.
I like
Those are neat.
You can just tell that like their thing is luggage. Like they go to flea markets and they just have this wagon they walk up with luggage. That's pretty cool.
I do enjoy that picture.
Yeah, that's just that's some Americana picture right there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was up next? Amusement park ride.
Oh, it's like a little Dodgem thing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. We couldn't get it off the ceiling to try to sell it?
Keep going on a couple pictures.
Back?
No, forward. Next one. Yeah, okay. Now just look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the last one too. And then just like imagine there's a nice like park ride song playing in the background.
No.
And then imagine some like nice friendly clowns.
No. This is one of those things that always confuses me. Is like people importing cars like this. Like they'll spend an exorbitant amount of money to import, some kind of JDM car that we did not get. And then they don't get the like one that people really want. And then they still sell them for a ton of money. And it's just like, I guess it's people trying to make a buck, but I don't understand.
I don't know either. There's a lot of weird stuff that gets him. I mean, we've seen that vice versa. It's like, or someone will be like, why is this base model crappy American car over here?
This is not like that bad. Like this is an actual evolution, and it's I believe this is.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a body kit or
no. This is Evo 3, I believe.
Is this an Evo 3? Maybe it's 4s that came with the fog lights, the huge fog lights first.
But yeah, they're just not. I don't know. $24,000 for a car like this is. I don't think you're ever going to get that much value out of it. Like, you could do so much better.
Well, they didn't pay that much for it, nor to import it.
Well, I hope they didn't. But someone out there is a huge, Mitsubishi fan. It's neat, but man, they are ugly.
I think they're ugly in like a lug or whatever kind of way. What are these, Monte Carlo?
What are these? 14.
4 3/4. What is that?
I just don't think I've ever seen these. Maybe I have, and I just passed by them.
So it's 4x120 or 5x120.
Oh.
So BMW? It might fit on a BMW.
Can we put some 14s on a BMW? From a Monte Carlo. Wow, I'm surprised they're not 4x4.5 then.
What year do you think that would be?
I'm going to say early 80s, right? Surely if we just type in Monte Carlo checkerboard wheels, it's going to come up, right? Surely.
81 to 84.
There you go. There you go. 64 GMC Suburban. Could use those wheels. Do you like them? Do they look good on the Monte Carlo? I don't like that generation of Monte Carlo.
Oh, no, I just found the repro or refinished wheels, and they look good, like all silver. Like just chrome machine face versus those ones that were painted.
Oh, bro, is this a 2-door? Nice.
Isn't this one of those like rare ones that people actually want?
I think so. I mean, this is big work. No title. This is basically just a shell of a project. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Does it come with the surfboard or wakeboard or whatever?
I don't think so. It's going to be extra. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. They have the reproduction rocker in there, ready to go.
Yeah, this is weird because I feel like this is sort of rare car.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these are like the ones that people want to like do frame off restorations on and like SEMA style.
It's so hard to tell though. Like,
I don't know about this one.
Nitpicky.
I think this one's destined to just turn into dust.
Someone was trying, like they did the suspension stuff on it. Like, I don't know. Don't know enough about them.
Me neither. I like it, like in a general sense, not
a General Motors sense. All right, your turn. Houston, Mississippi. How many Houstons do you think there are?
Oh, there's so many. Did you know that a lot of them are pronounced Houston?
Don't say that. Why are we going to Sam Houston? All right, we're going to Sam Houston, Texas. Whatever. We'll do a big swath, including the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, that's good.
It's where most of Houston will end up anyway. All right. Rough so far.
Yeah, this is way worse than usual.
Why is it all tractors?
I don't. Oh, because you're just putting. What's this stupid?
All right, here we go. We're getting there. We just got to dig through. Aerostar all-wheel drive.
Just, instead of Houston, put in 77002.
77002. Well, now it's there. Still tractors.
Yeah, I think it's because I think these are personalized results.
I think I clicked some tractors and now it's like, bro, this guy likes tractors. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll fix it. Results from
outside of your search.
Jeez, that happened quick. Nothing ran when parked there.
Yeah, something Change the within 500. Just change it to 100 miles. There we go.
Nah, man.
Well, ain't nothing parked here.
Redwood Park has just dried up down there.
It's the real reason I stopped showing up for their show.
Yeah, we're just getting some wacky stuff now.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Yeah, Project. I think Project is what's going to.
Here we go. Here we go. He says, all right, Skylark is possibly interesting.
We got to, like, massage the algorithm a bit, I think.
I don't like those words. I don't like those words being anywhere near each other. Oh, boy.
There's not a lot here, is there?
No.
I mean, there's a lot, but nothing like...
There's a Clipper.
The LS400 for $1,500. Bottom row there, underneath the Integra.
That's
Good
fine.
picture. I know where that is. I think. There's a few of those around here.
Rough, man.
Vega body. I think ad seems familiar. Oh, hell yeah. Buick Riviera custom paint. Airbags. Free.
Free. That's not a Beetle. That is a Mini. I do like those Minis. I do like those Minis. Is that a Mustang with a LS in it? I don't know.
Would I have to send that to Brian?
He hasn't responded to any of mine lately. Dang guy. All right. All right, the C3. Best
I don't know
colors.
what you did.
Best colors of a C3, right?
A good color, good wheels.
Any of the two-tone C3s, silver, black, and red. This is what I really wanted my dad to paint his El Camino as. Like, I wanted this color scheme.
What's wrong with this one? Shifted great. Yeah, I don't care about the transmission. It's going in the garbage anyway.
The mice had a
Engine's
field day
going
with
in the
it.
garbage.
Wiring harness is going in the garbage.
So it's like, is the fiberglass all right?
It looks...
Dual carb versions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that the early EFI one? Like the dual TBI? They had a couple different weird
does look
setups.
like dual TBIs, yeah.
I think that was one of the options on it. Still garbage.
Oh, yeah. Just double the garbage.
Interior's trashed.
Yeah, seats look... Oh, is that the steering wheel? I think that's the steering wheel.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've
You can
seen...
pass.
Yep. Seen what we need to see in that
Almost
one.
too far anyway.
I didn't know there was all-wheel drive Aerostars. Huh.
I don't remember what engine we're in. I think these were all the V6s.
That makes sense.
Not hugely up to date on my.
So not, the whole, like, pulling the all-wheel drive out of the Chevy vans? What was it? Chevy...
Astrovan.
Astrovans to do the V6
Like,
all-wheel drive swap
what's his
stuff.
face?
Yeah.
Tony.
I don't think there's a Ford version of that, unfortunately. I don't know what else. I don't know what you could use this all-wheel drive drivetrain for. All right, so we take a Ford Taurus show engine and hook it up to this all-wheel drive system.
Oh, I don't know if it's the rear-wheel drive based or not. Otherwise, you might get like a 302.
No,
right?
I'm gonna say it's probably front-wheel drive based, but I could be wrong.
Probably.
I could be wrong.
What years? Aerostars.
Interior is so much better than the exterior.
I know.
Other than
it's like
this one seat.
Yeah. Was that a weird reflection or was that actually dirt?
I think it was actually, well, yeah, I guess that's not as bad as it initially looked. They even got the hubcap still.
Yeah, that actually doesn't.
What I've learned is good window seals on those Aerostars.
Cologne V6, Vulcan V6. This is sounding a lot like
Christmas?
Ranger.
Oh.
I will drive 90 to 97.
Oh, God.
XLT and Eddie Bauer trims. I forgot they did Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer everything.
God. Engine. Yeah, like Ranger and Explorer. So they were rear-wheel drive based.
Oh. Interesting.
The Vulcan
so
and
we
clone or whatever.
could have an all-wheel drive Ranger is what you're saying.
Yes, although those might have also... No, I don't think they had all-wheel drive Rangers. I think they had all-wheel drive...
I mean, they certainly
Fords.
had 4-wheel drive, but I don't think they ever had all-wheel drive.
And I don't think like a 302 just bolted up to that.
You're crushing dreams I didn't have. Nice Buick project.
Yeah.
I certainly love this body style with the sculpted sides.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I wish they had more of the front end.
Well, it's all back here.
Yeah? What's wrong with it?
The fact that it's all back here.
Well, yes, but why did someone take it apart in the first place? The motor was trash.
61. It's been parked for 15 years.
Yeah.
Probably didn't drive before that. Automatic transmission under dash. Oh, okay, under dash AC. I thought there was no comma there, and I thought something heinous had happened.
Steering wheel, a little bit sad, but overall, honestly,
not the most like crazy of the Buick interiors.
No, but it's
engine's pretty complete.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a decent project for somebody that hates themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of projects for people that hate themselves, 1955 Packard Clipper.
Oh, thank you.
No?
Oh.
No? These always remind me of video game cars, right?
Like off-brand.
Off-brand, yeah.
Tri-5.
It's an off-brand Tri-5 from Grand Theft Auto.
We have a Tri-5 at home.
$2,500.
I hate the Tri-5s and everything. Like, I don't like them.
Oh, we got video.
Know.
First video of the day. What about them don't you like? Is it just because they're so like stereotypical, or?
I can't put it into words. Like, I don't know if I don't like them because of the people that like them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know if I don't like them because of them or because of all the stuff that gets associated with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I think my biggest thing is the people that are cool and have them are the people that have gassers, and I hate gassers. Gassers are hideous. And the people, like the ones that I like, are the like lowrider or kind of flushed out ones. Something that's.
Hey bro, does the AC work? That's the only thing that matters in Houston.
and those are the ones that are owned by like people with large flags hanging off the back of their car. Yeah. That was the least helpful video, by the way. What we know is the seat moves, the sunroof works, and the windows go up and down.
Supposedly it started. We didn't have audio on. Or I didn't.
Those are your pictures.
See, mentioned the AC.
Comes with title. I'll sign it. Good. Needs a fuel pump. Wheel bearings. No power steering.
Battery should be disconnected because the brake lights stay on.
There is no way the AC works. There's no way.
Okay, is this more or less cursed than the other Lexus that I deal with?
I'm going to say more.
Okay, we'll pass then.
Vega. Looks like it's tubbed out.
Here's the emergency switches on the back. It's got the rider hood.
Vegas are so...
I just want like a nice street Vega.
Yeah. There's a better front end Vega, I feel. I don't think this is like the best of the front ends.
Square tube chassis?
Of course, this one's got fiberglass.
Square tube?
It was the 70s, man. That's the way they lived their life.
They made round tube in the 70s.
No. Circles didn't get invented till 87.
What are those tires?
Nice try.
They're D-shaped. That's what they are.
I don't know what NT means.
Nice try.
Nice try. Oh, this one's yours. Okay, we got video for you, I think. If it'll load.
Why does it take so long?
I know why it takes so long. Don't worry about it. Should we full screen? This artwork is intense.
Actually, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. That's some skilled airbrushing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you for leaving your flash on the whole time. Appreciate it.
I wonder if Ears really nice too.
Yeah.
Like not over the top. Nice.
Oh, gosh! Why the speaker panel? How are you gonna do all that work?
That's easy. That's easily.
I get it, but God, that drives me nuts when somebody has this kind of paintwork and stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, let me just stick some Sony Explodes sticking out of the back panel." Do you like guns? Texas. It's pretty Texas. The amount of time he lingers on the artwork versus everything else. Oh, the front bumper mod is not good. Not good. That's a...
Right. Oh, you also have the video muted.
Yes, I do.
Oh, this is great.
It's pretty cool-ish.
I mean, it's definitely a style.
It's
right?
a style, yes.
It's a thing.
I think the unfortunate thing is I like the body style of this for this kind of car. Like, I feel like this body style didn't work very well on its own, but it kind of works in the lowrider-ish design.
I really like this, actually. I don't know how to feel about the wire wheels with small tires. That's never really been my thing. With like a more normal wheel setup, I don't know what kind of wheels I would put on. Maybe just normal tires. Just bagged.
Yeah.
Front, I can see being polarizing, but you know what? I think it works for this car. I like it.
That's what I mean. Everything I like, but the bumper cut just kind of like, I don't know, cheapens the whole thing. How do
they look stock?
Like it's got a full bumper, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, but like the grill is that the stock grill? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if that's like a whole front end treatment.
Right, we're finding new things. You keep doing that. Oh
there
man, we're finding.
Repos.
We're finding the things now.
Hi, Magnum Suzuki 1400.
What?
76 F2 green thing.
Green thing. You gotta click on that one too.
Okay.
Oh, good lord. Oh man, we've found the mother lode. I hope your lunch break is long.
Yeah, about that.
All right. Well, these will be our last.
Might actually be getting paid for this episode for once.
We're gonna get our last selections of the day in here.
I don't know if the bumper is cut or if there's just like a piece that goes in between there that's missing. But there is a piece that goes and follows it in between.
I see.
Stock.
Well, this is not a very good ad. And that is so much money for not a very good ad.
Sold the inside of rotary housing, which is not a good sign.
It's back together now. Like, it looks like somebody put some work into the motor.
These are what, 12As?
I think it is now a 13B. Yep, it is now a 13B.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice.
13B, naturally.
Good little upgrade.
I mean, that's what you're spending the $9,600 on.
It's got a half bridge. It's got a clean title. It's a good launching point, but unfortunately the price of these has made it to the point where launching point is no longer reasonable.
No, you know? This is $7,500 for a 13B, and you get a truck.
You get a truck that needs to be fully restored. Those wheels are so 90s.
Yeah, those are GMC wheels?
I think they're just generic aftermarket wheels.
They remind me of, like, Cyclone and all the generic GMC stuff of that era.
It's got a title, ZeeKay. I need it.
Oh.
It's so cute. What does it say? No partes.
No parties.
No parties. Okay. Oh my God! It's got a little topper on the back of it. It's so cute.
Can you find a new grill for it?
Oh my God! There's some of the engine. Yeah, finding the grill in the front is going to be a challenge. It's not very rusty. Actually, it's like pretty not rusty.
It's pretty good.
That's like, pretty good.
I don't know where you'll find, like, the fender being crumpled, that you're not going to find a new one.
I think I could fix that fender.
I think the fender could be fixed and you could kind of shimmy around the hood so it fits again. But that grill...
The grill's going to be tough. But they did make a lot of these.
This is pretty good.
Nice little start for something I would love to have, but no, it would be incredibly uncomfortable.
Single slammer thing?
Yeah.
I mean, would you put a PAE in it?
I was also thinking that. I was thinking maybe a CA,
that motor is trash.
A
that motor
CA18 ET might be the good choice.
If you buy the ECU for it.
Right. That's my first mistake I would make of the day. Those are very cute.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, it was funny. It was from a topic in Discord. We were talking about how there's no more cute cars. What in the...
It's cute, ZeeKay.
And it's funny because if you Google cutest cars for sale 2024, nothing comes up. It's like, did you mean best?
Yeah.
And the only thing that actually might fit that list is a modern Mini. And please, what in ever-loving tarnation is this?
Oh God, it doesn't get any better inside either.
Was that a window unit in the center console?
I don't even know, man. I think it's just like the AC vents.
Nice customized truck, cranks, runs, AC works, transmission good, needs a little TLC. This would be our pick of the week back in the day, or voter's choice.
That's real bad.
Did they actually cut between the cab and the weird grafted on part? Yeah, okay.
They sure did.
I didn't know if that was just going to be like, you know, the Homermobile bubble where you stick the kids.
Right.
Factory 5.
I remember these being a thing for a little while.
I mean, there still kind of are. This guy just looks like he has too much stuff going on.
Yeah. I just don't see a lot of people using them.
Oh, no, they're bike based. I think they didn't take off for some reason. They were either expensive or maybe there wasn't a lot of range.
Yeah, it's a Subaru. So you cut up a base model WRX for them.
That's right.
Or an Impreza. Yeah.
Maybe that's why they never took off, because they all blew up.
Yeah, I've never seen one like autocrossing. I just never see them being used, but I see a lot of them in this shape.
They're probably one of the more modern kit cars that I actually see.
Right, but just don't see.
At least that one's finished. 360 Borg Warner.
Oh man, I hate these club cabs. Don't like them. Don't like them.
I like 70s four-door ones where it looks like they just copy-pasted the front door because they look so stupid. But yeah, the club cab doesn't really work.
I know I'd probably feel different if I had ended up with a dent side instead of a bump side, but I really just don't like anything about dent sides. I don't like the body style. I don't like the gauge cluster, like the square gauges. Hate them. I don't like the front grills, even though this one's missing most of the front.
They had the good grills. I think I like their grills and then their brakes, obviously.
Yeah, the only thing they had good was the brakes and pretty good transmissions. And that's it. What was this? Oh, this was just funny. Oh, good, there's a video. Please be a video of the accident scene. No, I was going to say crime scene, but probably same. What engine is that? Weird.
I don't know.
Tiny bank V6.
Is this what we swap into the other car?
Yeah. This is what the Datsun needs.
Oh, yeah, so this is a Vitara, right?
Uh-huh.
The only thing I know about Vitaras is that, wow, that looks like it was a bad day. That you take the piston, or the pistons out of those and put them in Hondas.
No.
Oh, man.
Bummer.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Woo! It's a Gordini. It's a Gordini.
I love it. I'm going to go to Missouri and get it.
3 pictures. Not rusty, bad gas. Running now.
Hey, it's like me.
Oh, man. 3 lug wheels, ZeeKay.
I need this. I need like something Italian or French in my life.
So if you want to change wheels, you can use this, or you can use smart wheels.
That was the Vitara, right? What was that other car?
Isn't that what it was? It's gone now.
No.
It's gone forever.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I was trying to figure out what engine it was.
Did I click on this?
I guess it's just a Suzuki 6.
I guess whatever their V6 was a 60 degree, not a 90.
Was used a similar design to their 2-liter KF V6, which is co-developed with Mazda and Toyota.
I was gonna say, isn't the KF a Mazda V6?
Yeah, Toyota so it's the same as the Mazda and Toyota.
That actually, honestly, that would be a cool little engine for that truck.
So I don't think this is the actual. No, this isn't the Jeep.
No, it's a Studebaker.
But like, so if you
like, I guess the point was to make it more aerodynamic or shed water, but like, why did the windshield not just go all the way down? I'm confused.
So you could see out.
So you could see what's right in front of you?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't
see down.
Yeah. You wouldn't run over Fido when he was trying to get the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Like if you wanted to be cheap, this is how you could do the Cookie Monster and Gonger foodie truck.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Although they do actually, the foodie truck is actually the Jeep version of this, which is much rarer and has the cooler not porthole. What's the thing on the space station where they look out of?
What's wrong with porthole? Port window.
Well, because porthole is just the hole. It's the.
Are you saying you couldn't have a hole on the space station?
Hopefully not. No. But a porthole, but around you, multiple panes. There's a term for that.
A porthole, but around you. Whatever. So somebody started coyote swapping this Fox body. Looks like they maybe almost were done-ish.
Does run and drive.
Just received a title in my name. I'd get it and drive it anywhere. So it's a Coyote with a TR 3650, so 6-speed manual. All right. Not really wanting to sell it, but use the money. All right. Yeah. It's like they dug this Fox body out of somewhere and shoehorned a Coyote into it.
They didn't put AC in it.
They did not. It honestly looks like it only has an alternator. Probably doesn't have power steering either. So it's the least you could do to Coyote swap a Fox body. For whatever reason, usually I'm very into like modern engines in old cars. If I am getting a Fox body, it's gonna have a 5.0. Like, I just don't see there being a more correct engine.
Do you actually have any idea what is different about the high output?
No.
Like, what is the HO actually?
Not a clue.
I know that I want it because it has the cooler valve cover,
right?
Intake or whatever,
which is very important. But otherwise,
cupola is what I was thinking of.
Sorry?
Cupola. Thing on the ISS.
Oh, this is a brand new word to me.
Cupola.
Brand new word. You want a Dodge Challenger?
Hell yeah.
Do you want a Dodge Coronet?
No, not really.
I was going the opposite. I don't want a Dodge Challenger, but maybe not this Coronet, but a Coronet.
Depends on what your Challenger, because like if it's the original one, you could probably sell it, and I could use the cash. Yeah, this just looks like this era of like 50s cars where they're going from.
They went from carriage.
Yeah, carriage
to coupe.
With like, but there was that like boat upside down front.
Right. Yeah.
And and then like in the 60s, they kind of actually had like normal or like more what we consider
modern cars started in the 50s.
Yeah, and there's this weird period in late 40s, early 50s where this just looks like a bunch of stuff just stuck onto something. And like none of the panels fit like visually. And like, there are beautiful designs of that era, but like this is
I always
that
really
rear fender. It just looks stuck on, and they used a hood because they had to cover the engine. And those were the windows that they had.
always got a good chuckle out of like my dad and my dad's like generation and older growing up. And, you know, we were interested in cars and we wanted the cars of the day. And they'd always say, why would you want that? Everything looks the same now. And then we would go to the cruise-in and see 45 cars that looked almost exactly like this from 6 different manufacturers. And you're just like, excuse me? I mean, I still appreciate these cars. I still think, you know, there are good ones and bad ones, but the whole, like, every car looks the same thing, that's always been true.
Yeah. Especially with your modern pedestrian SUV right now, which a lot of times I literally can't tell the difference between them other than the badge.
Sometimes not even that, Kia.
What is this K in?
All right. We did it. We looked at cars that are ran when parked. Good job.
Okay.
Now get back to work.
Well, now's when you introduce the new thing in Discord for patrons. And
if you want to request us to find you a car, ran when parked or not, you can join our Discord if you are a member on Patreon for $1 and up, and you can make a search. I have made the 1978 Subaru Brat example, but you can post whatever you want. If it's not a specific car, if you just are looking for maybe your first car, hey, I want a new family car, what do you suggest? Make a thread, and on a future episode of Aaron Parked, we might just go on the hunt for your future car. I just did that read so well, completely unprepared, and I'm going to pat myself on the back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That concludes our episode of Random Park for the day. Thank you, ZeeKay, for hanging out. Bye.
This somehow worked in my schedule, so bye.
See ya.